Good morning. So today we are going to be looking at Canada's Christmas. Again, you can look at this Google Slides, which shows you both Canada on the map, Canada's flag, and then there's two different stories that you can listen to. This one is The Night Before a Canadian Christmas. And then this other one is just a song, The 12 Days of Christmas, and it just shows different things that Canada focuses on during their Christmas time. You do have another packet. It looks just like this as far as your one from yesterday looks like, so do not forget to put your name on it. And it's going to look very similar to yesterday's. It says, what is the capital of Canada? And remember, we're looking for something that the black dot with a little white in the middle, and I see that that is Ottawa. If you traveled from Regina, right here, to Quebec, which is right here, which direction would you be going? Look at your compass, and that is going towards the east. Next one, it says, which two main oceans border Canada? I see both of those oceans right here. What is the name of the huge bay in Canada? That one would be the Hudson Bay. Going on, then we've got to travel from the Winter Olympic city of Calgary. We'll switch it up. So we're in Calgary to Vancouver, going that way now. Which direction would you travel? Looking at my compass, I know that is to the west. Montreal, which would be right here, hosted the Summer Olympic Games in 1978. Which area of Canada is Montreal located? That's in the east. If you put the south or southeast, so you could put south, east, or southeast. All of those would be acceptable answers to put down. Oops, southeast. Find the city of Victoria on the map. I see that it is right here. What type of landform is it on? I see that it is land surrounded by water on all sides. So then I know that it is going to be an island. And then which two seas are located to the north of Canada? I see those two seas right here. Make sure that you get that down for number 8. Going to the next page, then you have the color the Canada on the world map. So again, you can look at the Google Slides from today. It's going to be very hard to color all these little parts up here. So make sure that you just have the outline of where it is, that I can see that on the map. And then, so again, it's going to be hard. So just you can even color over that. And then color Canada's flag. Again, you can see that on your Google Slides. Going then to the next page, we're going to read this little story, and then we're also going to go through the questions like we did yesterday, so we can take note of those as we go on. We'll begin reading. It says, Canada is a very large country with a variety of cultures from European places such as France, England, Ireland, Scotland, and from Germany. The people who came from these countries brought their Christmas traditions with them, which has influenced Canadian traditions along the way. Regardless of how it is celebrated, Christmas is an important holiday in Canada. So this is very similar to yesterday with Brazil's Christmas, is that a lot of different cultures influence how the people celebrate that Christmas. Some people decorate their homes with things from nature, like holly, mistletoe, pine branches, pine cones, berries, and nuts, which is something that we see in the United States, that we have holly and mistletoe around the house. Others use nativity scenes, snowflakes, bells, stars, and Santa figurines. So that's again something that we see in the United States. Christmas trees, a tradition from Germany, are found throughout Canada. In fact, Canada is known for growing Christmas trees. They harvest about 6 million trees a year and export, which means they send them out to countries such as the United States, Japan, Mexico, and Jamaica. So if you're a person who gets a real Christmas tree, your tree might have come from Canada. One tradition is sending Christmas cards to friends and family. Another tradition is the Santa Claus Parade, which started in Toronto in 1913 and has now spread to many of the larger cities. The Nutcracker Ballet, performed by the National Ballet of Canada, as well as other dance companies, is an annual tradition that Canadians young and old enjoy. In Labrador City, Newfoundland, they receive 12 to 14 feet of snow each year, which makes it the perfect place for ice sculptures. People there have an outdoor light and ice sculpture contest every year. Like many places, sweets are a fun part of the holiday. Candy canes are a favorite treat and Christmas tree decoration. Many Canadians enjoy Purdy's chocolates too. On Canada's east coast, some candies are made from the maple sugar that is harvested there. Cookie baking parties are popular too. People bring homemade Christmas goodies with the recipe to share at a friend's home. When they leave, they have lots of new recipes and a plate full of delicious cookies to bring home. On Christmas Eve, traditions vary by families. Sometimes families will celebrate Christmas Eve with one side of the family and then Christmas with the other. Some families open all gifts, some just the stockings, or only one gift on this night. Many children go to sleep dreaming of Santa Claus or Père Noël in French. Christmas Day varies, but might include opening gifts, having leftovers from the night before, or a big meal, which may include ham or roast turkey with gravy, potatoes, vegetables, cranberry, turnips, and Christmas pudding or mince pie. The holiday season ends for many around New Year's Day when families take their trees down. So now we're going to jump into the questions that we see. And it's going to be very similar to yesterday. So why does Canada have so many Christmas traditions? It's because there's a variety of cultures within their country. Make an inference. The author stated that Canada harvests about 6 million trees a year and exports them to countries such as the United States, Japan, and Japan, Mexico, and Jamaica. I kind of already helped you out with this one earlier in the video, but use context clues. What does export mean? Next one says reread the third paragraph. 1, 2, 3. Reread this paragraph, and then it says If you could choose only one of these traditions, which would you choose and why? In your own words, summarize what happens at a cookie baking party. The cookie baking party it starts with cookie baking parties right there to right here. We'll tell you all about that, but put it into your own words. And then number 5 says compare and contrast the Christmas traditions in Canada to Christmas traditions in your country or city. This one is going to be very difficult. Instead of talking about how are they different, they are very similar. So I want you to write down just how are they alike. And then your last page right here is for you. So it's how to say Merry Christmas. They have 2 languages. Most of them speak English in Canada, but they also speak French, which is Joie, Noel. And then their gift giver, it doesn't talk too much about it, but it is Santa Claus is their gift giver. And that's who they celebrate, so Santa Claus. Their traditional holiday food, there is a bunch of ones that I found in the text. And then as far as the Canadian tradition goes, you can look at number 3, and that will be the same as the Christmas tradition. As soon as you are done with that, you are going to be set to go on Canada's Christmas.